Hey, it's me, it's Annie. Playing this video game. It's gonna make everyone cry. Alright? Just every fucking one of you is gonna cry. This is one of those fucking games. Hey everyone, let's see who's in chat here tonight. I see Mox, I see Christy, I see Andy. I'm pretty sure is short for Andibald, and I see Xenon. So welcome everyone, them and others. That's why they call it Crier. Yes. And Tholomew. Ah, gotcha. I'll remember that. So we're in just like the very last two matches of this game. The plan's only at 50%. I think I'm going to get bad end. Fine, there's like a million endings and most of them are bad. Right, gotta actually switch to my game. There, now pick it up. Pick it up, OBS. Thank you. Still a bit short on the bit goal this month. About the month. That's fine. As has been stated, that just means the bit goal will go down $1 next month, and that's how we're striking a balance with it. Right, so we are at the Spring of Jomur. Next right, Hulk of Orez. Let's hop in. How's everyone doing? Oh, lose frames. Alright, not too many frames. I'm still worried, even though obviously our connection is a lot better than it was even a couple weeks ago. I still worry whenever I see us lose a couple frames. I played Sonic Forces and it's fun. That was like Katie's, like one of her favorite streams she ever did. She spent like 7 hours and just played it start to finish. I think Andy and Christy were watching. And like, that's about it. But I know she liked that game a lot. She's a fan of 3D Sonic game. Birthday stream, that'd make sense. Alright, so here's Faye. She seems to have something on her mind. Gotta get into voice mode. I also gotta finish this drink so I have a cup to talk into. Faye seems to be in a happy mood, though she always seems to be around Jodariel, who's listening to her with patience. So I just look within the sallow caps each daybreak for the morning dew to drink, and once in a while I'd find maybe a stream to drink from too. Though I'd get very thirsty sometimes too. I tried drinking tree sap once, it wasn't very good. Really, it was really bad, I guess. She seems to be discussing how exactly she managed to survive in the downside all alone for so long. Jodariel watches her intently all the while. Food, well, food was harder to find usually, cause this is a bit embarrassing, but I tried never to harm a living thing, you know, because it makes me very sad. But sometimes it's the way of things. I understand I do, and so I'd eat as often as I needed to and try a lot of different things to see if they were good. Most of them weren't, though. But I got by. I learned to get by. I already knew how a little bit, because back home where I came from, there I had to get by there too. Here it was harder, but it wasn't that much harder really in a way. Jodariel remains silent for some time as Faye trails off. Then she embraces Faye and holds her there gently. Oh shit! I can't separate them! Shit, that makes stuff more complicated. Faye lets out a breath but says nothing either for a while. Faye, may I ask a question of you? Me? Of course, what question is it? How old are you? No. Oh, I'm 19 years old. That's how old I am, I think. Seen a lot in not a lot of time. Know that you have achieved, that what you have achieved. I have known soldiers who could not have lived through experiences you have described. Oh, really? Wow, thank you so much. You've seldom seen Faye look so joyful as this moment. As for Joe Dario, you could count on one hand the number of times you've seen I'll play. Leave them to their conversation. Oh, that makes things so much more complicated. Am I cutting out? Shit. Oh, I see. It tilted into my collar. One sec. This damn top I'm wearing, I think. How's this? Is this better? Alright. Sounds like this is better. I'm wearing a top that's made out of kind of like thin sweater material, so it's hard to get the mic aimed correctly on it because it just keeps trying to reform its original shape. Alright. Continue our journey. Alright, where are we headed now? And we know where we're headed, but that's besides the point. Thinking about doing something similar to how you position your game so I can keep stuff out of the way. Yeah, Christy came up with this thing. I think it's a really good solution just all the way around. It lets us have information while still showing the while still showing the game in its entirety. Oh shit, did I just crash into Sir Deluge while literally not looking at the screen? That's amazing. What was that? You overhear Sir Deluge in a full-on panic as his fellow Worm Knights attempt to calm him down.
What do you mean it was the Nightwings? We're not to face them in our coming right again, are we?
At some point, he realizes your wagon is aloft beside his own.
You Nightwings, this knight shall not forgive you this transgression. Once we prevail against whichever adversaries are doomed to face us next, then we shall come for you. Why must this knight be forced to fly so far above the land and sea?
Amazing. Alright, so we can land either at the Underking Pass, the Fathomless Trench, or the Ragged Rock. The Ragged Rock, Falcon Ron may be passing through here with a special offer. Fathomless Trench, Pamatha thinks this shall be the quickest route, leaving you with time for your vocations. So I think we should probably do that. Or Volfred may gain a deeper understanding of the rites along this route. Underking Pass. Alright, it's one of these two. What do y'all think? What a deluge bag. Shrinks the picture a little, obviously, because it's full screen being compressed. I just keep my games at 1600 by 900, so it's the exact ratio to fit in this. So, it's not a problem for me. Let's see, so Underking Pass or Fathomless Trench, what do y'all think? Vocations or a deeper understanding of the rites? One of those was Pamatha, so Pamatha. Alright. Take the quickest route in. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, basically the frame area, you can't see where I'm pointing. What the fuck am I doing? Vocations are where we like train people or gain permanent bonuses or search for treasure. But this frame is set up so that the square where the game is exactly 1600 by 900 pixels. Minus this corner here for effects, the corner of the log on the lower right.
That's the only thing that overlaps because it looks super cool. And that's basically just a transparent section that the game is behind. Oh, you mean do the vocations. Alright, 2 votes for Fathomless Trench. The question mark threw me off. You and Pamitha make a quick search of the steady currents of Fathomless Trench, however you find nothing of note. It sounds a little cruel, reader darling, but we're wasting our time. Let's head back. You soon return to the Black Wagon, where the others are preoccupied with their own pursuits. You should have time to pursue your vocations, which of course will be study in private, get that last little bonus. Your deepening knowledge of the Book of Rites is not nearly enough. Alright. +1 glory. What have you come to understand of the book? Can you recite its pages yet by heart? Have you internalized its teaching? Lack of limits, you experience yours. Inspiration comes to you in a flash. Whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain Reader's Influence, Righteousness, +1 glory. And the next vocation set, right before the final battle, will get +2 glory, and it's all good. Ooh, what's happening now? It's something else sad, isn't it? Pamitha's staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying, reader darling. Take it from me. It feels as good as you'd expect. It's not enough for those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here. If they can get their fingers on us, they make sure we never fly again as we once did. All while calling it an act of... Let me ask you something. You've learned a thing or two. What have your studies taught you of my kind? Pamitha wishes to know what you've learned of the harps. Know the violence they've caused. Know that they've suffered. You know you share a common ancestor, or you know little of her kind. Commonwealth rumors and folk tales are to be taken with a healthy dose of skepticism. I'm going to say we share a common ancestor. That sounds good to me, unless y'all have a different idea. Like, this one's presumptuous that the harps are the ones that caused all this suffering, which is ridiculous. No, the Commonwealth is full of bullies. This one sounds too pity party, which may be good. Sometimes it is in this game. This one's kind of matter of fact, but it also shows that we understand that maybe everything's not all it's cracked up to be. And this one sounds like the asshole answer. So what do y'all think? Anyone got any choice? Any preference? Like the common ancestor? Yeah, me too. Alright, we're going with it. You understand that long ago there was only one tribe. They flew together and conquered the known world, but some of their descendants were born different. These wingless ones had little choice but tend to land with their hands of flesh. Over time, the wingless were disavowed, abandoned. It was said that they were born under dark stars. In time, they formed the Empire and they fought back. Not all the winged and wingless were at odds, and famous harps such as St. Tris to Tithys proved kinship could be possible. Nonetheless, old hatreds are not easily assuaged. That is a fairly accurate to our account of things. So in a manner, you yourself are sister to me. My kind certainly aren't known for their good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there certainly are something, but there's a bleakness to it too. Being surrounded only by those consumed with the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way we might just get a shot with the prince. Your understanding is that the males of the harp are all gone, though perhaps one remains. They mate as poisoned spiders do, and would slay each other in their sleep.
Archjustice Androboles the Ninth. Oh, the voice. Fuck that guy. Hell yeah, Pyre! Hey, Lisa. Continue the line, if he even exists. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Something, something, cloaca. What a message to log into. Something, something, Pamitha's tongue, something, something, cloaca. Right. Anyway, I was just thinking I rather enjoy the traveling we've done. Wow, I did my own voice there for a sec. Just a sec. Let's try that again. Anyway, I was just thinking I rather enjoy the traveling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after all this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. She heads out of the wagon into the steady currents of the Sea of Solace. You missed, like, the saddest moment ever, and it was Faye and Jodario being happy.
Nothing but a mindless cripple.
Dude,
Your
rude.
every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes. The Rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
Yeah, like, now I figure I can't separate them. Which sucks, because I was gonna send one of them back to the surface. Like, they were my top 2 choices, and now I know I can't separate them. You wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more, the voice tormented you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. The voice truly is that of Archjustice Androboles the Ninth himself, as Volfred indicated. Then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. On to the Hulk of Orez. Here in the steady currents of the Sea of Solace, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Hedvin, whom you liberated at the fall of Solayam. You learn Hedvin returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the Council or the Blood Border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. He since made contact with Volfred's agents, and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per the messenger imp custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Hedvin, word for word, and says, "Keep going. I'll see you here." You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. I always thought Hedvin was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? Get it. May that boy's spirit infect the lot of ye as would a plague.
Well done, Hedvin. I knew you.
A glorious example Hedvin sets for all of us. I wonder if he'll ever find the one he fell for. My mic is just not cooperating right now, and I don't like it. Trying one more time.
Let's try Volfred's voice. No, it's still cutting out, isn't it? Alright, maybe I just have to project more. This better? I'm not cutting out anymore. Excellent.
The news of Hedvin's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Your companions gained +1 hope for the next rite.
Powerful tones.
I don't know why the mic's being such a pain tonight. I thought it was the shirt, but it is actually pointing in the right direction. Oh, it should be fine.
Oh, hey, it's you guys. And just as I was thinking, hey, I haven't seen those guys in a little while, and I wonder how they're doing and if they maybe need to purchase anything.
Yeah, probably not, TBH. Fortified Star Serum. Yeah, fuck it.
Just not a lot of customers today.
Commence the rite. Dark is falling as the preparations for the coming rite against the Tempers are finally complete. The task took somewhat longer than usual this time on account of Jodariel's absence. She returns, joining the others in an inconspicuous a manner as she can manage, because she is very, very large. She grows angry about something then, but no one speaks to her of it, for the stars above ignite, drawing your attention. Across from you, Ignarius and the Tempers emerge and take position. For some reason, maybe this'll help. I don't know why, but my audio input capture was turned way down. I'm only just noticing it. I should be a bit louder now in any case. Let's rock.
Rita, I am still very cross with you, you know. To think I saw in you a worthy heir. Not just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the Commonwealth. That traitor Volfred. Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises and his dangerous ideas. That...
Thank you for the clip, Christy.
...would make you a fool. I have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand. Now for this blasted rite. Some of us still have our duties to uphold.
Alright, 1 sec. I'm going to do one more check here. To make sure that the last Windows update didn't also turn down my microphone just in general. So Windows Update does dumb shit like that. Microphone, no, fucking hell. Properties of microphone. Levels, no, it's at 100. Alright, so I think we should be good from here. Here we go again, Nightwings, though I gotta say, I've started looking forward to these little outings. Might say it's all that's keeping me going anymore these days, you know? Not like I'll be getting out of here, but doing all these right stuff helps to kill some time, I guess. Is that all this is to you, then? A way to kill some time. Curly horns. Having ways of killing time ain't nothing to scoff at. What else is there to life but killing time? Now let's see you take that anger out on me.
Choose now your band of traitors.
Oh my god, so we are forced into whatever team we didn't use last time. Very specifically because everyone's getting sick as the stars go out. So we're doing... Got the biggest aura. None of these characters have big auras. So this is going to be very different.
Bertrude.
Bertrude.
Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
Tamatha.
Amatha.
All then.
Oh, I'm ready for them. Alright, this is our practice round. This is the one we probably lose. Alright. Wait, shit. Alright, you damn Nightwings, let's see what you got.
Commence.
Whoops. There we go.
One and all.
Fuck. Bullshit. Oh, fuck. Gotcha. Oh, shit. That was on me. Literally impossible moves.
The Nightwing's Pyre is the first to falter. Seize the orb.
I'm working on it.
In the name of so
There, much better. We got this. What the fuck? Why did I jump? I did not press any jump buttons.
Well, I dare say.
Why did she jump? I was too far away for any of their jumps to affect me, right? See that, Nightwings? We still got a little fight left in us, you know? Don't we? Yeah, I read that line perfectly. Shut up. Why are they Oh my god, it's the fucking holes. Oh my god, I hate these damn things.
That bird fruit's
Oh my god, I forgot all about the stupid holes making people jump for stupid reasons. God damn it, even when you dash it does it. Oh my god. I hate this battlefield. Why did I agree to fight here? Alright, let's try again.
Choose now your band of traitors.
Gilman first. I hate this.
Fine.
Irate, we await the rites ancient
God damn it, I can't talk.
await the ancient rites commencement.
Alright, you damn Nightwings, let's see what you got. Jump over. Oh, jumping over apparently also just fucks things up. What the hell?
Oh, you poor Nightwings.
Why did that not kill her? Oh my god. Like, y'all saw those shots hit her, right? Okay. Tell me I'm back in practice now. We're gonna win it this time.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name? Kanatha.
Happens every week. First match is always the hardest. I really hate these pits on the ground. They're the worst possible obstacle.
The power of the aura.
Okay. What the fuck? I didn't even hit a pit. He just jumped and died. I'm actually bewildered by some of this. Does someone have a special ability that's just forcing my character to bounce? Can anyone explain this to me, please? Now let's see what Gilman's dialogue is.
If that is all, then.
For the glory of the Nightwings! Oh, of course. Okay. So, apparently we're just gonna jump all the time, and that's gonna happen. Ah! Okay.
Oh, God. Bloody hell. I can't do shit. Like, everything in this fucking fight is making me jump. The pits, the characters, nothing. There. Got one in again. Christ, I am honestly, like, genuinely puzzled.
Quite the close call there, no?
There we go.
Worm Knight somehow did it. Somebody
There
get
we
the
go.
orb.
God damn it. And click outside the window. Oh, okay.
Unacceptable.
She stepped into like 2 different auras there. Oh, this is really frustrating me because I have no idea what's going on that I'm doing wrong. Let alone what they're doing right.
Banishment for all. That Gertrude's faster than she looks.
Alright, I'm starting to do better. But I definitely feel like I'm working around the mechanics more than anything. God damn it, and I keep having to click outside the damn window. By the way, that's really frustrating. I don't know why it's not locking the mouse in. Is there a setting for that? Just don't need aim assist. Controls. So there's no way to lock the mouse cursor to the window. Which is great.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name? Tabitha.
So basically avoid the holes and avoid getting anywhere near anyone. This was not a good fight to come in on. This team also doesn't really mesh well together.
Begin.
Oh my god. And there's the hole fucking me over again. Maybe we should just lose this one. Because I'm honestly bewildered as to what the fuck is going on here.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
It's alright, we can just cut all this out in post.
Gertrude. It is done.
I keep forgetting about that damn hole. They seem to be using to their advantage.
The power of the aura.
There we go. There we go.
Favorable start. Quite the close call there, no?
God, I hate it so much. There we go. Dunk it.
The Nightwing shall prevail at this rate. Alas for Gilman.
God damn it. There we go. There we go. Achievement unlocked, the Honor Seeker.
Seize the orb.
Nope. And
In
in.
the name of Solium Mur.
Oh, we got it this time. Oh, shit. That was my bad. Ah.
There's a proper doubting.
Oh, this sucks. Nope. Oh, bullshit. That was in. There we go. See, we got this.
You Nightwings, you've been practicing, ain't ya?
What about you, Iggy? You're just a washed... Oh, he's talking to himself. You're just a washed-up old goat. You're through. How long you gonna keep at this, getting weaker and weaker, worse and worse, huh?
Come on then, Nightwings. Finish it already, will ya? Sooner we wrap this up, sooner we can all catch some shut-eye and put an end to this damn day.
Why won't you go in? What the shit? Oh my god. Alright. So it switched which character I was controlling on its own. And I don't like that at all. I did not push a button and it switched which character I was. Holy shit, that confused the hell out of me.
Now go on, just once more.
There we go.
Turn of events.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Audacious, aren't we? Unacceptable.
Alright. I couldn't even see where anything was there. Nope. God damn it.
With that one, I'd be rather angry.
Oh! God damn it. Fucking hell.
The orb, take it.
There we go. No, get the ball. There, go in. We're done. We're done with that shitty fight. Very easily, too, after I figured out that I just need to play it completely differently from every single match that I've previously had.
The right is
Being aggressive only worked, like, a little bit sometimes. I had to mostly play defensively. Oh my god. What a joke, using to you lot again. The younger me would have tore you to pieces. Never getting out of here if we keep on like this.
There is much to learn from this experience.
We got there regardless.
Now go and wallow in the downside.
Damn.
While
Huh? Someone's there sneaking around. Show yourself already. She stands there for a moment saying nothing. Then, this was a mistake. She leaves him just as soon as she arrived. Hey, hold up, curly horns, wait! Wait. Keeps him waiting there. Narius just shakes his head. And he keeps waiting, or there's little else for him there in the downside. Waiting, but not for very long. Aston, chill.
Lay down here, lay down, but don't dig in the couch. Not for very long. Aww. Yeah, that was not a good fight to start with. If I'd had one before it, I think it would have gone a lot better. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles prevailed against the Tempers with aplomb. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better at least, and express gratitude to Sir Gilman, Pamitha, and Bertrude for their efforts. Just then the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well that he's come to indicate to you and follow him back into the dark. What he had... Jesus Christ, let me start over. Just then, the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. Guess full well what he's come to indicate to you. Follow him back out into the darkness. Stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines defiant. Path to freedom reveals itself once more. Our final boss. Milda. This is going to be interesting. She has been weakened permanently, so... You notice that the lone minstrel is standing there with you regarding the night sky. The Gate Guardian and I, we paid witness to the liberation rites upon the... so much. So I'm a bit taken aback is all to see something which I've never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while, and then... I wish for you good fortune, and the wisdom of the scribes on your... Lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. Grown very late, and you need rest. Black Wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. Fuck. I think we just found another imp. Kinda poofed. So I'm gonna assume it's in Tizo's nest now. Something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. Lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know as Temple High Road and the Temple Cisterns, swept clean by the elements. Wolfred observes all this alongside you.
Though the entire downside now is well aware that soon the cycle of rites shall cease to... Weather lately is very much unusual, to say the least.
How are we losing that? It's pointed straight at my mouth and I'm literally leaning down to talk into it. This fucking microphone is gonna drive me crazy. Now, that won't work because it'll pick up the speakers.
In this case, however, it appears to have afforded us a bit of a shortcut. We should be able to make landing closer to Scribe's Gate now. Just as well, I think all of us are feeling rather more on edge these days. A swifter journey to the summit means we can all conserve our strength for the coming trial.
That better? Alright. First of two paths leading to the mountain summit, you sense Faye shall gain favor from the scribes, or second of two paths leading to the mountain summit, you sense Joe Dario shall gain favor. Since we can't send either of them home, this one's up to chat. Who do we want to give a bonus to? Faye or Joe Dario?
interesting spots over here. Christy says, Faye. Alright, that means we're definitely using Faye in the final battle then. There is no reason that this should be having as much trouble picking up my voice as it is. Nothing has changed. Let me check the filters real quick. Yeah, everything looks fine. Lower the open threshold slightly. That might help. You arrive once more among the narrow passageways of Mount Aladil. It appears that Udmilda and the Withdrawn have already arrived along the other route. Seek the Cursed Scribe's favor. With some time left to spare after having landed, you join Faye on a brief expedition to the monument of Jomur Many-Mane. Oh, scribes, how can I better serve your will with my remaining time along this path? How can I better serve my friends? I sometimes fear my love for you and my friends are set at odds, but I know this can't be. Your teachings are of unity and solidarity. You and my friends are the same. You return to the wagon once she's finished paying her respects. You have occasion once more to pursue your vocations. They gain +2 presence. Alright. Last study. There we go. Final thing. The book seems to push back against you. Your sense of its hidden meaning crumbles under layers of contradiction, of missing details, and yet feel a thorough knowledge of it now. It's more artifact than book. Power almost solely rests with the reader. It makes time to form a certain meaning from the many passages unwritten. Yet the glimpse of knowledge you approached just then called back at you to stop and go no further, not to press too forcefully against the outer limits of your understanding. Nevertheless, for what you recognize shall have to be the final time, inspiration comes to you in a flash. Whether from the book or from within, even now you cannot tell. You gained righteousness. Everyone now has +2 glory. Alright, that's all the party-wide bonuses. You look up to see the lone minstrel there. You'd not noticed him. He looks up at you with his strange eyes, a color not unlike the bindings of the book, and he smiles at you faintly. A moment passes and he returns to go about his business. He leaves you there. You realize you're clutching the Book of Rites to your chest. Manage to pull away. And onto the Scribe's Gate. Again, you stand before the Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian regards you all above an archway carved from stone. The exiles of the Nightwings, you must know by now that once the stars no longer shine, the rites shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tariq. Stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared. Shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I'll adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now each of you come forth. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate, till it's your time to do so, and you follow them in turn. The Gate Guardian regards you all, then waves you through toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany them, Celeste? Shall I remain here? She looks at him a while. You're free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste. Till we meet upon the summit, then. Oh yeah, she's real pretty. Oh, it's you guys. Well, come on in, I guess. You got here right in time, because I was just thinking maybe I'd close a little early here, you know? Business has been real good and everything. It's just been a little slow in spots, a little slow is all. So I was thinking maybe I should do a sale. What did you guys say to that? Falcon Ron wishes to know your thoughts about a potential sale. A good, well-promoted sale might be just the thing to shake things up, or it's important from an economic standpoint to not undercut the value of well-crafted goods. I'm gonna say stay strong, Falcon Ron. You missed an extremely frustrating fight that would have been a lot easier if I'd had a practice round before it, and now we're at the final round. And hi, B. You reassure Falcon Ron that his goods are already competitively priced and that a sale should not be necessary. You know, that's what I was thinking too. Isn't that funny? I mean, my prices can't be beat already, so a sale, that don't make no sense at all. So you're buying something here or what? Alright, let's grab this last thing. Oh wait, what's this other thing? The shooting star. The bearer can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. Good lord. Of course, I suck at that, so... I could actually put together enough money to get it. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. Alright. Let's see. Well, Faye is definitely participating. He can't be boosted, though. Is there anyone here who can be boosted? Priestess Plume could be boosted. Flame Leech can't. Everyone's basically maxed out. Except I can add, I think, one more damage onto Priestess Plume. No? Oh, wait, that's the wrong. Yeah, there we go. That brings it to +5. Did that not work? Oh. Oh, I still have 3 levels of it. Oh, that's fascinating. Here, I thought it would waste the whole thing. You should confront the fact that slugs have 4 eyes. They have their face eyes and their stalk eyes. I mean, how cool is that? It's pretty fucking cool. Alright. Let's rock. This is it. Who are we sending back, everyone? Once more, the time has come for the Liberation Rite, where one among you can go free if you prevail. Freedom is likewise at stake for your adversaries, the Withdrawn. As your companions gather under the fall, awaiting the commencement of the vital rite, the lone minstrel finds you and regards you in his calm fashion. Night is falling. These moments prior to each commencement, I must admit they give me pause. Knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader? To ease the waiting for both of us. I've traveled far and wide, even beyond these lands. However, the Commonwealth, I know only through word and song. I sometimes think on what life would be like out there. If you were not ensnared within this place and free to roam your country, what would you have done with all your days and years rather than striving here under the stars? Maybe I would have fought for freedom. Perhaps it was inevitable that you were cast into exile. You cannot abide the state of things within the Commonwealth. There's so much needing to be changed there. It seems then that you would face a greater challenge there than even here. For Commonwealth would be a country rather set upon its ways. Of course, that's the nature and ambition of the plan, which is currently at 60%, of which you're a part. May your actions here help bring about the future you desired on the other side. Just then, the lone minstrel looks forth, and you see that it is time. The stars above, though faint, begin to burn. Final battle track.
yet remain aflame, align once more over the sacred fall of Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Volfred seek to undermine. 'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May
What
the
a dick.
withdrawn quickly put out your pyre. Let us get on with the proceedings then.
The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared.
I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared.
Then, anointed one of the withdrawn, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. The match results in a tie. The reader gets to challenge the voice to a one-on-one, no-holds-barred rap battle for everyone's freedom. The bog dweller Udmilda appears from the shadows and reaches for her mask. We are known to be the witch Udmilda. Our adversaries, they're nothing to us or the ones we serve. Ye also be devoured in the coming age, an age of strife, wrought down by the fell wings and many-seeing eyes of Islak the Astral-born. You speak blasphemy upon this sacred site, Udmilda. If you value your liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. The scribes, they failed to stop Islak, and he shall rise again. As for ye Nightwings, ye are of no consequence in Islak's grand design. She dons her mask once more. Soon we shall return unto the land which Islak shall usurp, where we shall offer him our blood, and that of many, many others. Nightwings, on whose behalf shall you conduct this liberation rite? Choose quickly. May you heed your heart in making your choice, reader. I trust you are prepared to play the hymns with me, Tariq. Always, Celeste.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Choose who would be free. Sir Gilman honestly seems like the obvious choice. Amatha has no desire to go back, and Jodariel seems to have found happiness caring for Faye. That's my opinion. Rather than Volfred's plan bringing a kind of equality to the Commonwealth, the voice would rather these fucks raise an entire dark god. Yeah. Because at least then, people wouldn't be more powerful than him. Udmilda is definitely wearing a cicada husk. Whomst else ships Sunbard and Moonbard in the clubs? Maybe not tonight, but at one time in the distant past. And Sir Gilman ride on Jodie's back. I mean, maybe? Not through the portal, though. If we don't send Jodie, the original 3 don't get out. That's true, but Faye is depending on her. That's the thing. And Volfred can't go. So we've got vote for Gilman there. The only available ones are Pamatha, Gilman, and Jodie. Pamatha I don't think really wants to go. And Gilman I think is probably our best bet. And we roll on those odds. Someone wants me to send Jodie back, that can happen too. But right now it's heavily on Gilman. Gilman's gonna fuck this up in a good way. Jodie seems well adjusted to living on the underside, that's true. Alright, Gilman it is.
Sir Gilman.
Has this knight at last regained his honor? Let us now find out!
Who shall stand with him?
Faye.
Faye.
Jody has a love and a friend here now. Hell yeah. That's right. She did just, like, spend the night with Ignarius. She'd be sad to be separated from both the reader and Iggy. Yeah. Oh, I can help? I think I can help. Alright. Who's our last person? I'm thinking we can send Volfred in pretty safely. I've gotten pretty damn good with him. Alright, we're gonna toss in Volfred here.
Volfred.
Prepare yourself, Sir Gilman, for on this night the Night Wings shall prevail in your name and set you free.
Now,
Soon, Islak. Very soon we shall release thee. We shall release thee. And as for ye Nightwings, we have much in store for ye.
Here we go.
commence.
Go Gilman. Gilman is so good on just every goddamn level. Fuck. My bad. Boom! Look at that leap. Yeah, they're very powerful despite that I handicapped them. Oh, shit. Okay. Boom. I was like, I thought I was standing outside of it. Oh, I was. It just went in slow-mo because he banished himself. Fuck. Oh, that almost went real south. Oh, fuck! That was crazy. Damn. Oh, whoops. Wrong character. Oh, damn. Gotcha, fucker. Oh, shit. Damn. Gotcha.
Islak, we invoke thee, for we seek thy ancient strength. Befoul our enemies within thy blood. Damnation to the Nightwings, damnation to the scribes.
The invocation of Islak. Your adversary Witchwood Milda's curse shall summon forth dark pools of banishing ichor, wheresoever any exile is banished here on this night. Oh shit. This is gonna get rough, huh? Fuck! Oh, that's annoying. Oh, shit. Messed that up. Just legit messed it up. Oh, come on, I was in. You see that horse shit he was doing? He was doing that horse shit again. Didn't save him this time, but he was doing it. Oh, come on! I was literally in the goal!
Stand not in glory's path. One triumvirate stands unopposed. Deliverance.
Gets weirder? Is it just me, or is the music even better than usual? This music's been in like 1 or 2 other fights, always really important ones. Gilman of the hour, hell yeah, Gilman MV fucking P.
End the ceremony.
Oh, bull.
Shame.
I can't do that. If I land on the goal from that type of jump, when they have their auras over it, it doesn't work. I want to make that perfectly clear.
You have
Nope. Oh!
seize the orb.
I'm trying to seize it. Not working. There we go. First try. See that shit?
The Nightwings
Fuck Eastlock.
proved their worth. Of their adversaries, the same cannot be said. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Know that this affront against Eastlock has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies.
Sir Gilman stares at nothing in particular. He is a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He has regained his freedom in a liberation rite. You sense he's still taking in what has transpired and what it means for him. So then, this night he is to be free? He is to be free? Nay, but that would mean his honor is restored. One cannot go back unto our commonwealth by any other means. This knight's exile was self-wrought, his disgrace profound. That he has been atoned under the eye of the Under-King and those of all his noble comrades. He begins to grow very emotional, and then, you notice how I started the first syllable in Gilman's voice? That was fun. Somewhere, Cyan sheds a single tear. Aww. This knight loves you all! He loves you all, that you would strive for him and let him join your noble quest! I am so sorry if I peaked the mic there. This knight does not feel as though he is deserving of this outcome, yet the result appears inarguable. Even now, this knight is drawn into the shimmer pool. Our time grows brief. Therefore know this, beloved friends. This knight shall have a strive on your behalf there in the Commonwealth. Though his honor may have been restored, his true journey only now begins. And so, good friends of the Nightwings, this night must now bid you farewell. However, the bonds we form together shan't be broken by mere distance, nay. Strive on, good friends, strive on! You can still hear Sir Gilman as he vanishes into the shimmer pool. If this, thank you for the attempt to cheer, Lisa. I think you missed. If this lowly knight could have achieved such glory, surely can you all! For now, farewell, farewell!
Sir Gilman has earned back his freedom. Sir Gilman is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Sir Gilman. Perhaps the scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close.
Might try hitting the refresh button, Lisa. Sometimes that works to bring it back.
Now take your execrable companions someplace else.
Thank you for the 150 bits, Andy. And thank you for the 300 bits, Lisa. Oh, that's amazing. And with that, we end up hitting our goal. That's awesome. Thank you all so much. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the withdrawn in the liberation rite.
I had a good feeling this would happen.
Safe travels to you, Sir Gilman. The rest of us await the day of our reunion on the other side.
Wait, we have another round? I thought this was it! You succeeded in liberating Sir Gilman, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. This isn't the ending!
Our plan approaches a key turning point. Let us ensure it comes to fruition soon. Not only for ourselves here, but for our companions and our loved ones in the Commonwealth.
Alfred's ambitious plot to spark a revolution is at 66%. Now I have the chance to send the reader home. Oh, right. That's right. I forgot about that. Spoilers! Other people might not know.
Not only for ourselves here, but for our companions and our loved ones in the Commonwealth. But we have little time now for reflection into this. Look yonder, reader. The stars demand we go already. Let us help them usher in the end of all this.
You turn your attention to the glimmer of the stars. Their current rate of disappearance suggests another liberation rite shall be coming very soon. The few remaining stars still shine for you. Aub, Elmer, and Lou. Alright, what are we looking at here? We can fight off the dissidents, or the fate, or the Pyre Hearts. I almost want the Pyre Hearts to be the final boss, but no one's interacting with them. I've already seen the fate as the final boss, so I want to go with someone else, because that's who Andy had. So I think we're gonna push the fates out of the running, specifically so we get something different. And we see Delmer and Delbert one more time. Absolutely. That's what we're going to do right now, because that actually will get us a different ending than Andy got. Assuming that they're available. They are not. Huh. So I guess that's not an option. Basically, if we fight the Pyre Hearts, that... I say we fight the Chungus. We may as well see the Chungus again. Whoops. I keep hitting escape to cancel and it doesn't work. Alright, let's go to see Kaelmer the Rogue Star with the Chungus. Oh, gotta sneeze maybe. If I go silent suddenly, it's because I muted to sneeze. And if you hear a loud sneeze, it's because I didn't mute in time. Now the stars bid you return to the Isle of Kelmare, where you stand against the chastity once again. Spent like no time with the accusers, and honestly I'm fine with that. They don't have much to them, do they? Your adversary, H. Manly Tinderstauf, likely knows the cycle of the rites is drawing to a close. His last remaining chance to earn the favor of the scribes and then regain his freedom likely hinges on the outcome of the next rite. The cycle of the rites is soon to end. The exiles of the downside striving to be free, your adversaries, your companions, even yourself are running out of time. Following the successful outcome of the liberation rite, you find Bertrude muttering something to herself. You hear some of the words as you approach.
Shouldst thou seekest darkness, then may nightfall come to thee in time. Shouldst thou seekest courage, then may bravery soon bloom in thy heart. Shouldst thou seekest water, then may the oceans open wide for thee. Shouldst thou seekest fortune, then...
Every time I hear Manly's name, it hits me like a freight train. I think that's the idea, yeah. You recognize it as the Bog Benediction, an old blessing of goodwill from the southern bogs never uttered there in modern times, though you've never heard it said aloud. Then Bertrude sees you and cuts short the chant.
Care thee to explain thy presence, reading one. We were amidst an invocation, which must now begin anew. 'Tis for the Worm Knight, if thou needest know, to speed him on his homeward journey. The Worm Knights are a distant kin. Unlike their ilk, ours have but passing interest in the sea. There within the depths we've long seen that which is to be seen. Nevertheless, the distant kin. That foolish Worm Knight, surely he could never have survived his years if not for divine aid. Thus we provide him more. Then perhaps the Worm Knight, easily underestimated as he is, perhaps he shall turn to be one of some small benefit as part of Sandalwood's designs.
She glares at you intently for a moment.
Mistake thee not, these actions, for affection, nor for a longing for the loudness of this place to escalate ever again to such volumes as only his incessant shouting could achieve.
Ah, she likes him.
Now leave us, reading one. The invocation must be finished ere the Worm Knight finally arrives upon the shores beyond this land before his homecoming.
She turns away from you, and thus begins her chant again.
Shouldst thou seekest shelter, then may the elements be merciful to thee. Shouldst thou seekest kinship, then may thy kin hold memory of thee. Shouldst thou seekest darkness.
You leave her to the benediction. The Worm Knight's absence is already felt. You know, however, that he'll strive with all his might on your behalf there on the other side. Greetings to you, lovely reader. I'm at your disposal. Why are you doing this? Reaching out to me again like this? I've been abandoned on this blasted rock more times than you can count, reader, and each time I've laughed it off like so. I fear it will be different this time. Before, I knew that someone else would come around and pick up where the previous idiot left off, but now? She scoffs, then falls silent for a time. Well, it seems there may not be a next time after this, if what I'm to understand about the stars out there is even a half-truth. So then I can anticipate an eternity of utter solitude, without even the blasted rites to keep me company. Understand that while I may be apparition in a glass to you, I yet retain a shred of self, and do not happily foresee that outcome. And yet you keep on coming back to me like this. If this is all in service of a torment, then you are most cruel, O lovely reader. Commendably so, I have to say. So then, am I to understand you wish to spend more time with me thus, knowing full well the stars shall soon put an end to this little affair? As if in answer to her questions, you feel what seems to be the Beyonder Crystal itself. The Beyonder Crystal seems to be pulling you away. You focus your mind and remain where you are there with Chandra, in the confines of the Beyonder Crystal. Remain there with her for some time. No words need be exchanged between the two of you. And in the darkness there, for once, she doesn't feel alone. Soon enough, however, she bids you to depart. To leave those idiots of yours listless if you remain here for too long. Be gone already, and let me know if you have need of me. Yeah, I guess we still have one scribe trial. Let's give it a shot. May as well finish the last one. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Volfred. That fancy-talking sap, you mean? I'll be interested to see if he's learned something since last we sparred like this. Let us bring him forth. Soon, Volfred appears in heat of the sun. It might be one of the easy ones. There's only been 2 that were hard so far. Soon, Volfred appears in heat of the summons.
Oh, isn't my turn then? Then let us see what we can do, my girl.
If I start swearing, I hope it's entertaining swearing. That's all I can ask. I want y'all to know, even when I complain, I am enjoying myself here. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Sap, you answer to me here.
As you will, O Sandra the Unseeing.
Proper as ever, though I wonder if you have the wherewithal that you project. Oh, B's never seen one. Well, they're kinda cool. There's been a couple that seem to have been designed around abilities it was impossible to have beforehand, though. Specifically, Hedvin's and Bertrude's. They relied on the ability that you actually get from the trial, and it was ridiculous. Show me, then, that what you can do without the benefit of those whom you would lead. And let us see if your lovely reader has reached a thorough understanding as of yet. Yeah, no. Oh, bull. Okay, I thought they got me. Holy shit. I honestly thought that they had spawned and killed me right before I hit the basket. Okay. Why did I die there? Where the fuck is the ball? Oh, there it is. That flame leech is helping a lot. Ooh, shit. Nope. Teleport time. Okay, what was that? What were they doing? That was ridiculously easy. She literally was just walking the wrong way and walked into my Sprout's aura. Wasn't even attempting to reach me. So much better at Volfred than I ever was. I really struggled with his mechanics. Yeah, I picked them up really fast. I was surprised, especially after that one person came in and said he was the hardest to learn. He just clicked naturally for me. I keep freaking out at the green splooge because I didn't realize it was our splooge, right? Yeah, like, he's mediocre as an attacker, but he's really good for flanking and defending. And flanking, of course, doubles as attacking in this game, so, you know, it works out.
I'm grateful for the privilege of your time, good Sandra.
Flattery shall never get you anywhere with me, Sap. Nonetheless, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order. To you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Alright, now we've got the real last 2 matches of the game. See, I thought we were going to have a half-length stream, but now we're probably going to go a little past 11.
I had not seen that Sandra in some time. She has not changed a bit. But it would seem she left something for us, did she?
You received Lou's Bow for completing Volfred's trial. Rank 10. Blink ability transports him further. I'm not sure I want that. Like, I've figured out the exact distance because he can overshoot really easily as it is. But I'm glad we finished it. Didn't even get an achievement for that, by the way. I thought we'd get an achievement for finishing all of them. At dawn, your companions are prepared to depart. Everyone is silent. Your travels are to take you back to the Isle of Kelmir, but soon after, the stars shall draw you here again. Wait, who was that? I thought I saw someone. No? Imagining it? I was hoping to bash into the Chungus before we reached him. Now, just as a warning, for those who haven't seen the fights with the Chungus, he does actually cheat. You can hear the angry hissing coming from Udmilda all the way from your position.
You think, mayhaps, the skies belong to ye? Foolish. The skies and everything above them and below belong to the Astralborn. Ye shall be smitten from his skies on his awakening. Now be gone.
Yeah, sure, whatevs. Piss off. Alright, Bar Brief. You sense an unusual presence here, bearing word of your adversary, Manly. Or, Volfred notes a powerful talisman is rumored to be buried in this path. So basically we've got story with probably that creepy, Hey, there's another imp over here. Poof! With probably that creepy apparition. And over here we've got a new talisman, which may be good or may be useless. What do y'all think? It's a gamble either way. I kind of don't want to fuck with the apparition in a way, if it is the apparition, because we're going to refuse to cheat, and then Manley, unlike, oh, I forgot his name, Dog Breath, unlike him, Manley is going to accept the offer to cheat. The other guy had some honor. No, not Dalbert, the other one. Yeah, Barker. Christy says I'm super correct, talisman. Yeah, that seems like the best idea, honestly. You and Volfred venture into the steady currents of Sharpshoal along a circuitous path that takes you far enough away from the Black Wagon.
My agents suggest that what we seek is somewhere very close, my girl. Perhaps you can already sense its presence.
You can. After a careful search, you procure an artifact, either discarded by one witless to its power, or left there for the sake of someone such as you. You discovered Nyland Leech. After banishing an adversary, the bearer has a chance to instantly recover all stamina. Oh, it's another one of these. We've already got something better than that, though, don't we? Don't we have one that causes 100% chance to recover stamina? Ah, well, it's better than getting fucked over. Better than a kick in the ass, like they say. And away we go. Oh, hey guys, you know, it seems so awful quiet now, I gotta say, without that slippery little character what used to hang around with you, I mean. Talks like this a lot! Know what I mean? Hope we found that, honor thing he's always going on about. We don't get that in stock just now. Tribe Snuff. Again, we don't need that shit. We make good decisions. Grab the shooting star. Could still use that. Let's sell off stuff we're not going to use. Because it's about time to do that. Ooh, that the prayer beads should actually go on someone. Yeah, I found myself having a very hard time getting using Jodie for offense after the beginning of the game. So having someone who's as tough as her, Volfred, who's able to move forward more easily, was very helpful. I think we're going to put the prayer beads on her, though, and give her a shot in the end. Write-in campaign for Falcon Rom for Commonwealth. Hell yeah! Petition to send Falcon Ron to the Commonwealth. Falcon Ron, how dare you talk about my other son like that? Actually, I think he wouldn't want to be separated from his dad and son, brother, sister. Yeah. I think you're right. Alright, prayer beads on Jodie, or we can put Solium's horn back on her, actually, because that would actually help her with attack again. Elmer's amulet, super good. That's super good. We're keeping the Flame Leech because it's super good too. And yeah, we don't need anything. It only just now hit me that Ron family is a triumph. Oh shit, they are. They could totally be in the rights. Oh, you think that if you sent Falcon Ron, you'd send all of them? Oh yeah, the Shimmer Pool might not be able to tell the difference because they're slugs stuck together. Hey guys! Everything's prepared and night is just beginning to take hold above the tumultuous waters of the Isle of Calmera when Volfred gets your attention.
Reader, I suppose you might remember our first meeting with that manly Tindersnauff. You would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say he's an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately I've known many others like him. We are a discontented people, I suppose. Anyway, when last I saw him, you might recall that I avoided him. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plan, should he know of my involvement. So, Volfred dons his ritual mask.
I shall have to be discreet here. As I am with the Nightwings once again, I can no longer hide from him outright. Perhaps, though, he shall take me for a common sap.
Anyhow, it seems we have a rite to conduct.
Y'all hearing this tune?
It seems the stars once more have mustered wherewithal to usher in the rites. The sky grows dimmer by the day. An age is ending. Surely you must know by now that you shall never all be free. Yet still you struggle to fulfill some senseless plan. But I digress, of course. Some of us still honor the tradition.
Shut the fuck up.
Some of us hold dear the teachings of the scribes.
My, what have we here? Why, the Nightwings come to grace us with their presence once again. You think that you can simply cut us down like last time, is that it? You sense Volfred reaching out to you.
Reader, let us indulge him for the time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide a disincentive for his meddling. Just let him keep on talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden.
And my, the colors of those raiments, I mean, they are rather gaudy in this light, I have to say, though I mean no offense at this, of course. So do you suppose the rite's gonna commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going soon. If you must know why, I'm expecting an important message from the other side, no less. Calm down. I hear something's brewing out there, some sort of unrest. So yes, it's a very important message. Sent all this way by one of those imp couriers, and I must say, those little things, their services are certainly not cheap. Though I'm sure that I could get you a good deal on their services if you wish perhaps to contact a loved one back home. All I ask, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail, as well we ought. For I have a date with Destiny not long from now upon the fall of Soliam. He continues talking for some time until at last the rite is set to start. Just single-handedly saved you from dehydration. I mean, she still hasn't gotten up.
Only out like that.
Oh ho, my, look at this wonderful assembly of exiles from all different corners. Such a colorful retinue you Nightwings have. You know, I heard the most preposterous rumor about you, that you're harboring an especially notorious criminal, one who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looks right at Volfred. But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could possibly be true. Anyhow, I so would like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am H. Manly Tinderstauf, and truly, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Manly has intruded on your privacy as you set to choosing your triumvirate. He could not be less welcome. He seems to be searching for someone in your ranks. Manly seems very interested. I say we ask him to leave politely. Perhaps a broken limb or two might cause Manly to think better of such antics next time. You suggest to Manly that perhaps he ought to check on his own triumvirate in the key moments prior to the rite. Why, yes, of course, I was just taking the opportunity to bid all of you salutations, for I so enjoy getting to meet my fellow exiles face to face like this. Yes, there may be rules against this type of thing, but who's counting, am I right? I'm sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyhow, now that you mention it, I ought to go check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly, and good luck. Manly leaves, at last, leaving you to focus on the rite again.
Choose now your band of traitors.
Alright, let's send in Jody.
Joe Dariel.
Who else? Send in Pamatha. Send in the 3 who weren't in the previous fight. And let's send, that way we can avoid any sickness that might happen. I don't see Annie flouncing her hands around while she voices Manly. Yeah, I sure do. This is the one time that a face cam would be useful. Alright.
Bertrude.
That insufferable sap, a blight upon his kind, and an adversary we should like to pick apart.
Are you quite ready yet, O Nightwings? Oh, I doubt you are. Because my colleagues of the Chastity and I, we have a trick or two we think shall take you by surprise. Just watch. As I said, they actually cheat. God, that is such a good amulet I have on her. Holy shit. Oops, don't want that. I forgot about that. Boom!
Does your adversary's flame begin to flicker?
Dropped. Oh shit. Oh, shit! Oh, that was a good play. I can't even complain about that one.
Glorious. Ouch.
Go Jody.
Plunged into their pyre.
Yeah, those shields are a pain in the ass. And it's really hard to use them as a player, too. You bounced her into Bertrude's aura. Yep. Now, let's be reasonable here. You have a golden opportunity and you're throwing it away! Oh, but we had a deal! This can't be happening. The party next week. Everyone, mother, father, what will they think if I can't attend? Oh, but our good family name. I ask you gently one last time. Yield and our victory shall be shared, for I have friends, you know, who can make life more comfortable for you, or stand against me and regret it.
Such fervor.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I thought I had that. I should have flown instead of dashing. Oh, damn it, I forgot to jump. Ah, that W key's always what screws me. Or rather, me not doing the W key properly screws me. Oh, shit, right into it. Oh, fuck, I thought I had that. I went around the wrong side, though.
All banished.
Let's rock.
Served her true. No more than a lick of flame remains. The chastity banished to the last.
Damn! God, I forgot how good it feels to use Jody on offense.
Alas, that their adversaries failed to stop them. The rite is complete.
My word, how could this happen to me? You deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools! Have you any idea what you've done? Wolfred watches the outburst in silence.
Keep spouting off like that, Manley, and you shall reveal all we need to know. You harbor such a fear within your heart there, don't you, coming from the aristocracy and now in exile? How they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out? Or, even if you do?
Wolfred remains deep in thought, studying his adversary.
There, I see. I see now.
Then, Wolfred recedes into the shadows. What? My head? Who? Oh, I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go. Ta-ta! Fine evening to you now. It's been a pleasure, genuinely so. Manley stumbles away in a stupor.
And there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him, for a time. A bit of a mercy for his sake, and for my people's sake. As well, it should ensure he has no lasting memory of our encounter here, or running into me. Now let's be off before he catches us again.
The rites do tend to
Jody crushes it later in the game once you have the skills and talismans to overcome her early limits. I don't know, I was crushing it with her right at the start. She's just good.
until the next rite. If there even is to be another one.
What even is rites? Inside the wagon, after defeating the Chastity, Pamitha is discussing aspects of the outcome with the others when the lone minstrel seeks you out.
Pardon the interruption, Rita. Though I need to ask a moment of your time while the night is clear enough for you to see.
Please come have a look outside. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the hearts of your companions. Among the stars yet remain shining in the night, one of them now burns as bright as ever you've seen. The path to freedom calls to you again. Solium, the gay star. And Barker's our final boss. The cycle turns even more quickly now, until such time as it shall shudder to a halt. He makes a sound then, almost like a laugh. I forget myself, reader. Shouldn't say such things. The scribes, they would say that one ought focus on the path in front of her. When we set forth to walk a long and labored path, can all be too much. If we stand back and look upon it as a whole, we may well decide to turn around. But if we begin to walk whilst casting down our gaze, and whilst resisting well the urge to look too far ahead, we may make steady, careful progress. Soon enough, we may arrive where we endeavored. Hey, thank you for those 4 bits, B. That's awesome. That brings us up to exactly 1,000. Now it's a nice round number at the top. The lone minstrel bids you a good evening. You had best retire for the night. When the first daylight comes, it shall be time again to take to the skies. Christy says, thank you, B. It was driving me nuts. Ideal viewing experience during the ultimate battle. You're probably right. Imp. Oh shit. Your wagon reels from the impact of some sort of massive object slamming into it mid-flight. False Nightwing. Now here, of course, is the twist. Y'all saw it coming. False Nightwings. Oralek calls down to all of you from atop his wagon. Again you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us, and again you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down on it, that you might fall as I have. He stares down at you. But I shall not. Rather, we shall meet upon the summit ere the last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then... Temple High Road gains favor with Pamitha or Jody. Well, we're probably going to use both of them in the fight, so which do y'all think? Y'all thinking Pamitha gets a bonus or Jody gets a bonus? B says Jody. Lisa says Jody. Alright, that's 2 votes. Also good with Jody. Alright, that's 3 votes. That should do it. You make landing on the sacred Mount Aladil after your encounter with Oralek. Oralek spoke the truth. He has a right to gain the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass. While he has transgressed against the rites, he's also already been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. For the time, it seems that he has not yet traveled to the summit. Perhaps he's still making preparations with his fellow exiles. When exactly Oralek intends to make good on his promise, he didn't make clear. For now, you're to confront Barker and the dissidents upon the summit. But first, you may prepare. Later that afternoon, you accompany Jodario through the sheer cliffs of Temple Cistern to the monument of Under King Orez. 2 remaining opportunities for freedom, then, is it? 2 more? Jesus Christ! This game's longer than I expected. I thought this was the end, too. You scribes are rather stingy with your favor, you should know. That means we can actually send both Faye and Jodariel to the surface, which I think might be the thing. If you are truly judges of the worthy, then I expect that you shall choose from them. We're gonna send Faye next, then. You return to the wagon after she is finished paying her respects. The summit awaits, but first, there's time to continue practicing your vocations. Jodariel gained +3 glory. Which, she already does so much fucking damage. Forage for resources? Yeah, let's do it. The way this is going, there might be one more stream. There might be. I'm gonna try and push it out, though. Gleaming Crystal Basin. You send something Falconron values here. Or Source of Enlightenment here. Is Enlightenment the green or the yellow experience? I forget which is which. What do y'all think? Money or XP? Like, if it's yellow XP, then yeah, we should go here. Anyone remember which is which? Because if it's green XP, I don't want to bother. Don't recall? Shit. Enlightenment. Is that the XP or the bonus? The bonus meter, basically. Falcon Ron travels around all on his own. We had him in the wagon briefly, and it didn't go well. It, like, actually gave us a serious, like... Christy can't find it with a web search. Shit. Alright, we're gonna hit Gleaming Frost. Brands and exile 1,000 enlightenment. Alright. Let's pat some imps real quick. Pat the drive imps. Cody's maxed. Let's do it. Yeah, that was yellow. Good. Oh, I'm glad we went that way. What if we hitched their wagon to the back of our wagon and towed them along? I don't think our motors are strong enough.
Long did I abide my time in anticipation that one day the Nightwings would reform under a common cause. Be a part of it myself, it nourishes the spirit.
Right, so now... Once for right, if Volfred's adversaries extinguishes Pyre, it regains 40 health. Really good ability. I'd love to know where Volfred buys his lipstick, right? There's actually some good lipstick at the flea market in town here, but we never actually get out there. I figure that's something that'll be fun to do in the summer, especially for Alice. Alright, to the Scribe's Gate. Said the scribes themselves keep watch over the Scribe Gate. Deep in the splendors of Mount Aladil, you find a messenger imp looking to bring you the latest news and rumors from the other side. This time around, the imp brings tidings of Sir Gilman. What happens to him since his liberation at the fall of Soliam, when at last his self-imposed exile came to an end. You learn that his return to the Commonwealth was met with much rejoicing, and that before long he was promoted to the rank of Veiled Captain on the Blood Border. And yet with tears welling in his eye, he did refuse the post, stating he no longer had the heart to fight against the High Wing remnants as he once did. He then cast down his helmet, And when next anyone saw him, he was amongst Volfred's agents, having joined the revolution to reshape the Commonwealth from within. You thank the messenger imp for the report and salute it crisply, as surely Gilman would have. Soon, the news has everyone in the wagon talking.
The tears he shed ought to have been bottled and thus set aside for use in various salves.
One of the Sea Dominions... Sorry, that was a good quote. One of the Sea Dominion's own laying down his arms by his own choice. I'm honestly surprised, even having known him. Knight or no, he always shall remain Sir Gilman in my eyes. It must have taken great restraint for him to do what he's done. Do you think that one day I can be as brave as him? Because I don't always think I can.
Noble Gilman made the gallant choice, it seems. Our plans come closer to fruition through his good example and support.
Don't make this weird, Bertrude, says Lisa. The news of Gilman's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Your companions gain +1 hope. Wish him good fortune. You returned once more to the Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian awaits under a dim sky. The exiles of the Nightwings, and you, Tariq. This is to be one of our final meetings.
Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and afterwards, I would have words with you in private if you...
It seems to me rather late for words now, Tariq, but I shall hear them once your charges cross the gate. The idea that the Worm Knight continues to fight for freedom fills you with determination. Now all of you come forth. Please state your names, what it is that you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. Once more, your companions cross the gate, one after another. Once more, you follow them in turn. Celeste regards you all, then waves you through toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. And Tariq,
My Celeste.
may rejoin the others in a while. For now, I would hear those words of yours.
Certainly, Celeste. Everyone, I shall see you shortly.
Alright, we're sending Jodariel in, which means that for the second to last fight, she's not going to be available. And I'm a little worried that there's not going to be a second to last fight. So, shit. I guess that means we're sending Jodariel home now and then Faye next time? Oh yeah, they absolutely used to bang. Oh, hey guys, it's gotten real cold again up here, but it's worth it, let me tell you. Got a lot of customers been stopping by. Okay, I may have been exaggerating just a little since I have been waiting here a little, I guess, but are you buying anything? And I don't think there's anything else we need. I think we're good. Anyone else need a boost? I think everyone's maxed. Yeah, we're maxed. We're good. Lone Minstrel gets pegged. News at 11. Well, I guess maybe I should pack it up for the day. The time has come again to deliver one of your fellow exiles to a homecoming in the Commonwealth, lest your adversaries, the dissidents, achieve the same instead. The lone minstrel has returned and approaches as you wait for the signal from the stars.
There's something that I wish to ask you, reader. Something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in any detail.
You have observed the stars. If you would not mind my asking you in such a direct manner, how many liberation rites are you supposing yet remain? You deduced how many liberation rites are still to come? 2 remain, including this one now. You tell him the only logical deduction which you've been able to make based on all of your readings of the stars of late. There shall be one final liberation rite after tonight. I concur with your evaluation, Reader Madam. I wish to make certain that you are aware, so that you and the Nightwings may yet make the most of your remaining time together thus. As to what shall happen once the final liberation rite is ended, we soon shall both find out. Below, it seems we're called upon once more. Look forth. Alright, question. Is there one more fight between this and the last liberation rite? Andy's the only one I think might know. Don't think you ever fight 2 in a row? Good, that means we can use Jody here and still set Faye free.
For just a moment, if you please. When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured.
I've heard Andy giggle.
I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the dissidents, come forth now and declare yourself. Pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Barker bursts out from some hidden corner, laughing as he paws at his mask. A real pleasure to be here, mates, truly. Barker, I suppose. Call me Barker, though, alright? By the boy, it was a real piss of getting here, you know. Begging your pardon, Barker Ashpaws, you thusly speak upon the summit of this sacred mountain. Oh my, so terribly sorry to offend you there, lassie. I forgot we got the stars above up there to make me watch me language. Though, let's get one thing straight, lassie. I don't give a bother for your sacred mountain, so you take it and you shove it. Me and me pack. We're here just for the laughs. You got that? The other side ain't any better than this one. We ain't interested in your freedom. But just the same, we're gonna take it. Take it from those little babes there so antsy for it. I also love this rude dog. Hear that, you Nightwings? You better put up a good fight here or I ain't gonna be happy. Understand? Then he shoves his mask back on.
Right, come on, let's hurry up and get these damn things started.
Nightwings, your choice. In whose name shall you conduct this liberation rite? I wish you the wisdom of the scribes in making your choice, reader. And I wish you to come prepare our song with me, Tariq. Ooh. That's the first time she's asked him to be closer. Alright, who are we sending home first? I kind of want Jodariel for the final battle. So I think Faye is the better choice, honestly. But we have the choice of either. If these two both go home, I think they'll be happy. However, Pamitha, I think, will be happier down here with me. Send home Faye, we need all the Jody we can get for the last fight. Agreed.
Faye.
I kind of am thinking about leaving Jodariel out of this fight, even though she got the bonus earlier, which would be dumb, but I'm really afraid we're gonna get 2 fights in a row. We're gonna fight the final boss right after this, and Jody will be sick. I'm, like, feeling really antsy about it. For me? You'll try again for me?
Who shall be at her side?
Frantically Googling it. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. All right, we're waiting for Andy's frantic Googling. So how y'all doing? Everyone having a good night? Everyone enjoying the rites? Insert Jeopardy music. This is Final Jeopardy. Having trouble with this category, didn't study quite enough. This question is just too tough. Bum. Why, thank you, B. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Okay, looks like right after this rite, Orlek jumps the order to fight again, but it doesn't look like sickness affects it because you're down to potentially only 3 party members. Oh, that's right. That's right, because we sent Tamitha home. Normally there'd only be 4 here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's excellent. All right, so we can use Jody in both fights. Good. Let us achieve a better outcome this time.
Volfred.
Let us this time send Faye on her way.
2 of my 3 favorite characters to play as here right now.
All right then, mate. No more waiting, no more holding back, and let's rip 'em to shreds. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Good old rude dog.
Commence.
Oh shit, I should have been watching. Oh fuck. Dude! Not cool. Oh shit. Dashed at the wrong moment. Nope. Oh shit. I fucked that up. Jump. Ah, damn it. Oh, this is rough. Get it? 'Cause he's a dog? Oh, shit. Did not teleport fast enough. Boom! Wow, that was a good round. By the way, I love that both... Oh wow, I just aimbot checked him. Y'all see that? Y'all, seriously though, y'all see that? I turned around slightly and it completely fucked up his aim. I am so proud of that. Alice would be proud. And she will be later when she watches this, I'm sure. Yeah, fuck off. Fuck. Messed it up. Messed it up. Nope. Jody time. Fuck. Not Jody time. Fuck. There we go. There we go. Round the back.
What in the... Alright, mates. Something's gone right funny with that orb, as I can tell. Better laugh it up while we still can, eh?
Indeed, something strange seems to have happened to the celestial orb. It shudders now, as though possessed of the same chaotic power as your adversaries.
The disgraceful Barker Ashpaws is a constant blight upon the sanctity of these proceedings.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. You're an asshole. Oh shit, I keep teleporting a second too late. Nope. We're in. Wow, that play was so good, the voice just complimented me. Y'all catch that?
Your victory's at hand. I thought they had you there.
I barely even gotten to use Jody this match. Oh, fuck. I hit the shield too late again. Speaking of Jody, here we go. Ah, fuck. Not fast enough.
A banishment.
Bring it. Haha! Wow, this ball is just bouncing like fucking crazy now. Ha 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 ha! Oh, what am I doing? That's not what I meant to do. Oh, fuck. Almost. Having a lot of trouble with this offense. Jerk ass. They are coming back way too fast, and I don't like it. Oh, fuck. Almost put up my shield in time. Boom! I am having a really hard time spotting the ball. Like, at all times.
Quite the close call there, no?
Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Oh, damn. Again, a play that's probably impossible for a human. Oh, actually got in. Oh, come on. Okay, he landed in the fucking aura, and it actually worked. Oh, come on. Moved the mouse the wrong way. That one's on me. This is really difficult when I can't fucking get the ball to sit still. Just a sec. Had a menu. I accidentally right-clicked the desktop. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it, I should have jumped. Boom! That's the shield. Boom! Why did my companions just die when I used the shield? I don't think that's supposed to happen. No, what? Why did you teleport into the wall instead of the right direction? God damn it. I'm so mad right now. Where's the ball? Where's the ball and why is no one trying to get it? Oh, here it is. Boom!
There it is.
Oh, that was rough.
The blasted Nightwings proved their worth. Their
Yeah, like I have the ability on Volfred to... Here, I'll wait till that dialogue's done. Oh, it's done. I have the ability to put up the shield on everyone, but instead everyone died.
The scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
What a joke. Here I was thinking we was gonna make him cry after all. Come on, mates. I'm right at it with these stuck-up plays, so let's get out of here already, eh?
I can go home. I think this means I can go home. She shuts her eyes. By the scribes, by the scribes. But what'll happen now to you? To all of you? Do you not come home with me? No, they say not yet. The scribes, they say not yet, although I think your time will come. Your time will come. And I'll wait for you because I don't have friends back home. At least, I didn't used to. So I want you to come join me there, okay? But now the scribes are calling me, so goodbye. She falls into the shimmer pool and then she's gone. Goodbye, and please, oh scribes, watch over them, okay? Faye earned back her freedom. She shall return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May she return in glory.
Godspeed, Moon-touched one. The cycle of the rites is nearly at an end.
Jodario cannot rise in rank. Yeah, I got that, thanks. Ah, you're gonna miss the very last fight, B. But good night. Maybe you can catch it on the VOD. Thanks for coming by. You prevailed in the liberation against the dissidents. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Faye. We'll return to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. There was more I meant to say to her while she was still among us.
May her absence spur us on to greater glory.
You wonder who, if anyone among you, shall be the next to go.
The last light of the stars still shines for us above. At this point, what is to become of our plan
74%.
needn't be the subject of our speculation. I trust that we'll learn the outcome soon enough. Our actions to this point shall pave the way, perhaps our faith as well. So let's for now focus on this. We stand upon the brink, of the last turn of the cycle of rites. Soon we'll find a chance to get one of you home. Now, reader, up for a little stargazing? Let's see where in the downside we shall be returning for these final rites. You turn back toward the darkness to look upon the last few stars too stubborn to relinquish their light. Huh, I guess we do get one more. Aub, Goal, but it doesn't matter who we fight, because the final boss will always be the same. Was your frantic Googling wrong, Andy? Or is there something about to happen? Go more. Alright, we can fight Chungus too. We can fight Sir Gilman, or we can fight Ignarius. Ignarius seems like the obvious choice for our final interaction. It was very frantic. Alright. Versus Bruce Campbell. Once more you're to face the Tempers, then. Though I wonder. He hesitates before saying anything further. You can't sense his thoughts. I apologize. I was lost in thought there for a moment. Let us make way for the Ridge of Gull, when everyone is feeling refreshed as much as possible. Sometime after the Liberation Rite, you find Jodariel staring at the wagon's walls. Little brother, she would call it, reader. This wagon was one of that girl's only friends in the world, and now they're apart. She will be mournful by tomorrow, I should think. He lets out a sigh. That girl had nothing in the common. Life in the downside is scarce worth living on most days, except for one such as she. I fear it may have served her better to remain within our care. In my care. Well, that's why I'm sending you back next! He trails off for a while. The orphans of the fallen veterans with whom I served back on the blood border. She reminded me a lot of them in certain ways. They each were very strong in their own right, often wiser than suggested by their youth. Thus, I do not know the source of my concern. I trust Faye shall continue to survive. My hope, however, is that she achieves something more, that she should find her place in that society this time. Perhaps she shall be instrumental to this plan of ours yet. What with her constant prattling about the scribes, who can say? The people there may listen. Either way, we managed to see her return. May those of us united in our cause continue to support each other there, here, as well as on the other side. Jodariel nods at you in salute. Thank you, reader. Rest well this night, and I shall see you in the morning's light. She retires for the evening. You sense that she's feeling better about Faye's prospects, having talked through her thoughts with you. Alright. 2 more fights. We can finish this up in the next half hour. It's daybreak. You're to set forth now for the Ridge of Gull for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. She reminds me a lot of Katie, but with, oh god, I couldn't even see you, dude. She reminds me of Katie with less smiling. So, the night wings darken our skies once more. We suffered much from the defeat you handed us last time. Until our next encounter on a sacred site, I told you to stay out of our way. Get out of my sight. Man, what a secondary Chungus. Ooh, who's this?
Oh. No one I can crash into. I think that was Barker's wagon, though. Here we are. We can land in Hollow Root. Walfred spots a convenient landing here where you should be able to pursue your vocations, or Blooming Pool. Southern route to the Ridge of Gull. Bertrude believes this is the faster route. You should have time to pursue your vocations. Alright, so either way is the same thing. Anyone have a preference? Blooming Pool or Hollow Route? Walfred versus Bertrude. Vote Birdie? Alright. Going with the first one I saw. You spend a quiet afternoon in the rolling hills of Blooming Pool, surveying the area with some of your companions.
Our search produces nothing of import.
The area is secure. Let us return. Your investigation yields nothing of... I just randomly put an accent on Joe Dariel sometimes, and I apologize for that. The three of you return to the wagon for the remainder of the day, where you should have time to pursue your vocations. And we're going to forage for resources. Source of enlightenment. Alright. Let's go with enlightenment again. There's another 1,000 enlightenment. And we've got a conversation. You approach Bertrude just as she's finished polishing the various bottles, flasks, and vials that your fellow exiles have collected during your travels through the downside.
The evidence of thy travails, how brazenly put them on display. Ye tempt these lands to swallow ye.
She lets out a long breath.
Nonetheless, these trinkets stir our memories, not merely of these lands, the country whence we came. No reading one, you're here because of Sandalwood. Met him long ago within the sun bogs. He offered many courtesy. Exchange we found agreeable. We sought then certain reagents necessary to our studies of the heavens and the earth. He knew where to procure them.
Reminds me of Jeffrey Rush circa Pirates of the Caribbean, except a bog witch. I like that.
In exchange, we were to boil for him our finest inks. A certain recipe, notorious yet secret. Its stain could never be removed. Oh, but the Commonwealth misliked it. 'Twas then we first began collecting samples of the downside, for Sandalwood was ever true to his words. Long had we studied this accursed place, Black Basin. The chaos of the deathless tempest, the richness of the bogs of flagging hands, lands so far away and yet they called to us. If molten Millith was able to traverse the downside in its entirety an age ago, then surely 'twas not beyond reckoning that we could do the same. Furthermore,
But she hesitates.
it matters not reading one. Thou hast indulged our tales long enough for now.
She slithers away without further explanation. She seems reluctant to discuss the circumstances of her past with Volfred, yet you sense that she's here by choice. And here we go. Hey guys, whatever happened to that Fae you brought in here sometimes? You know, the loopy one, frizzy hair, always handling all the merchandise. I liked her. whatevs, right? Needed for next rank 1550. Next rank doesn't say. Doesn't say. Oh, there we go. You have to move the mouse slightly. 685 for her next rank. Actually doesn't say for. Oh, wait, there we go. You have to highlight the yellow. 2100. Alright, so that goes on Pamitha. Because she can actually hit rank 5 right now. Pamitha is banished. Oh, right. I used to soar above the mountains with the high-wing remnants, and we would see the Commonwealth shining down on the horizon. It enraged us, the mere sight of it. I can fly free no longer, yet that anger, I don't feel it anymore. Balfred X Bertrude is probably the game's weirdest canon ship, and yet it remains one of my faves. Oh yeah. They can't be with each other anymore, but long ago. Pamitha is banished while Winged Fury's effect is... I believe there's... I heard that there's a path where you can actually get them back together. But the timing is really tight, since you get them both so late in the game. Alright, that would be good. Winged Fury for 5 seconds after banishing an adversary. Pamitha moves. Alright, see, that would be good. That would be even better, though. Alright, here we go. Come see us again, guys! After making all the necessary preparations amid the sweeping plains of the Ridge of Gull, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It's quieter even than usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears as though the Tempers have not yet arrived, Reader Madam. There's no sign of Ignarius or anyone. Their sigil is not set either. Oh! If what he says is true, then your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rite can't commence. However, the stars themselves soon indicate that you are mistaken. What the fuck? Are we just gonna play against nobody?
Reader, the Commonwealth, your home. Today it is aflame. Much like a stack of books. Aflame because of you. Because of your outlandish plan. Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again. Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed.
Oh, shit.
Though by all means, keep trying. As for myself,
there's no pyre to put
I shall
out.
enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
The rite is set to commence, but your adversaries, they have failed to show.
Huh. There was no need for them to face us here this time. They have no chance to make it to the fall of Soliam again.
Indeed.
As the rites are drawing to a close, some of the triumvirates who you have met, perhaps they're beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Ignarius. Wonder whether he'd give up on the rites like that. He did seem rather dissatisfied, having failed in the liberation rite before. Perhaps he did finally decide to quit for good. In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, so I ask that we end it. Oh, I thought I was going to have to defend against the voice.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
Here we go. Well, let's just toss in...
Volfred.
I want to make sure that they don't spring sickness on me, so I'm not going to put Jodariel in here. I'm being overcautious.
Pamitha. Very well.
This is absurd. Well, whatever. Let's go then.
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you. And it is done.
Achievement unlocked, the Plan
Nightwings
Maker.
prevail by default. Not that
Huh.
their adversaries even care.
Quite something.
My only hope is that our would-be adversaries find some peace.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes. I eagerly await our next such outing.
No one speaks further of the Tempers back at the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the rite that is to come. I honestly thought the voice was going to, like, send phantoms down and I'd have to defend for a certain amount of time. Last chance then, is it? If any of us is going to get the hell out of here, it's this time or never?
I'm afraid so. Our plan is an imperfect one, yet here we are faced with this vital opportunity.
77, y'all. He looks over at you.
Reader, my girl, please go see for yourself. I think we all know where we're headed next. And I suspect I know whom we shall face when we arrive.
The others turn to you as well. You turn toward the wagon's door. You know what you'll see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim and fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you toward the endpoint of your path. You see plain the golden star of Soliam. Back to the gay star. Like that it made me travel all the way south. You're summoned to the fall of Soliam for your 7th and final liberation rite. Thus shall the cycle of the rites be ended for an age. You sense that if the rites ever shall commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime, or that of any of your companions, even the longest lived. The stars reveal to you one more thing. The adversary whom you shall face shall be Oralek. Already, he has crossed the Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. If the 8 scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it's only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves.
Oralek, curse this damnable cycle. It must pit us against him in this our final chance. Let us retire for the night. We shall not have many chances for rest before our journey is ended.
The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Aladil to make a final effort to achieve your plan and get somebody home. But who?
Foolish reader. Your so-called friends. You are accomplice to their hateful plot.
Sure am.
They are exploiting you. You shall never have your freedom.
That's fine. By dawn, you're already up and about after a troubled slumber. The Black Wagon is prepared for its final voyage to the fall of Soliam. No one speaks. As you lift into the skies, the lone minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood.
Reader, a certain old ballad comes to mind just now.
I think it may befit the circumstance. Perhaps it may help to pass the time along our flight. Would you mind very much if I were to play this song for the Nightwings? He urged the lone minstrel to play his ballad so that all amongst you might hear it. He begins without another word.
When the stars align, the rites shall come to bear, illuminate shall be as one. Freedom in the flame. The end has just begun. Strength may break our own, but twisted make a brain. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be made.
Why, yes, I did just time that perfectly. You touch down amid the old masonry of Mount Aladil to make pilgrimage to the summit for one last time. There, one last liberation rite shall soon commence. There, one last exile shall regain his or her or their freedom. All others shall remain, to carry out their sentences here in the downside for the remainder of their lives. In the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are a part shall either come to fruition or shall be suppressed. One second. Pat some imps. After having landed, you join Pamotha on an expedition to the monument of Jomor Many Main, for what is likely to be the final time. Well, Pamotha, here you are again. Enjoy it while you can, I guess, because it sounds like this is your last chance. And, well, everyone's. What would you even do if Reader Darling there decided to pick you? Have you even decided yet? More time there, You'll always be an outcast, Pamotha. There's nothing waiting for you where you're from. And your sister hates you. But you want to go back anyway. Maybe because they thought they'd seen the last of you. Just imagine the looks on their faces. Soon she's finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Jomor Many Main has shown you favor. At dawn, you shall begin your last ascent. For now, your vocations may occupy what little time you have to spare. Pamotha gains +2 presence. Falconron value or potent serum. Sure, let's check out the potent serum. We got +1 hope permanently. Use that real quick on Volfred, who is not maxed out yet. So, give him that +1 hope. Perfect. Here goes. On up the gate. On up to the gate. On up the mountain to the gate. There we go. I got there. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side somehow tracks you down in the great heights of Mount Aladil. The imp's message pertains to Faye, who you liberated at the fall of Soliam, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven since her return to the Commonwealth. You learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family and was to be given private schooling of the highest order in the Astralist tradition, a theocratic sect believing divine authority rests with the stars. They alone dictate the future. They promised her that in time, she might one day have the honor of teaching children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went on her way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wandering again all on her own. That is, until she located Volfred's agents. Yes! Thus her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grew stronger. Faye also left a simple message. Believe in the scribes. You thank the messenger imp for the report as your companions gather to discuss. Perhaps those scribes of hers yet live, for hers is a charmed life.
She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the tradition scribes. That one, very powerful indeed. A sorceress of sorts. Certain air about her most intriguing.
She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. The news of Faye's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Your companions gain +1 hope. Wish Faye luck. You stand before the Scribe's Gate with your companions. The Gate Guardian is there as ever, but you sense something different in her. The exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after the coming rite. Tariq and I, shall be time to take our rest, I think.
Greetings, Celeste.
I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I am certain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold, Tariq.
Then what, Celeste?
And then nothing, not for the rites or for us, not till the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwings, step forward. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. One by one, your fellow exiles approach, now with sureness in their step. I'll go. Tamitha Thane. I came seeking my blood sister Tamitha's forgiveness, since she ended up here because of me. Maybe something good can come of it as yet.
My name is Wilfred Sandalwood. I long as yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright, and no longer are good people such as these forced to contend for it.
I am Captain Joe Dariel. I am here to honor the commitments I have made to my companions and to the common goal, which we have come to share.
We are called Big Bertrude. Seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then to go about our business.
Finally, you step forth once more. You, a crippled scholar who simply wants to see her quest to its completion, managed to come this far with this group. The Gate Guardian observes you a moment, then motions past the archway toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tariq. Stay right here. I thought you said, the rites are not yet ended, Tariq. He looks to her, then over to the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I'll be there when the stars align. The Gate Guardian and the Lone Minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. Right? Could cut the tension with a knife. You've gained the summit of Mount Aladeel for the 7th time, the final time in which any of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. Let's talk to Falcon Ron one last time. Hey, guys! I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, I'm going out of business here, I guess. This ain't been the same, you know, what with all the stars fading out and stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to say you guys are great, and I sure am gonna miss having you guys as customers and all of that. But I got some good news, though, too! All my stuff is on sale now, and I'll throw in a little extra there just for you, okay? So, enjoy, and I'll be seeing you around, okay? Henceforth, all of Falcon Ron's goods are 5% off. I don't think we need anything. Let's sell off all our extra idols, talismans, and then just buy some serums. Sound good? Let's just power people the fuck up. Alright. We want the temporary one since this is the final battle. And they give 4 times as much. Moon Serum. Moon Serum. Star Serum. Star Serum. Sun Serum. There we go. Sun Serum. Guess with the rest, we'll grab these permanent ones. Alright, we're good. Alright, Jodario gets +4 quickness. Can I give her +4 more quickness? I sure can. Let's see. Now she's at 16. She's as fast as Pamitha now. Let's see, we want his aura to be as big as possible. There we go. And I guess Pamitha will get the hope. All that hope. +1 presence. Permanently give that to Jodario. And hell, let's give her the quickness too. That make her a speed demon? Yes, yes it does. Thanks for stopping by, guys! This is it. You've gained the summit of Mount Aladeel for the 7th time. Very few stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final liberation rite. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that's eluded you thus far. Peter, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I wish to say that I'm grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and he extends his hand in friendship. Clasp it. You see, Jodario has joined you. All of your companions are there with her, in fact. Reader, let us prevail here tonight. I've taken orders from many different leaders in my day. You should know you are a rarity among them. Well, reader darling, what do you say we give those old scribes a real show to remember then, shall we?
Reading one, thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. Learn something from me and we are grateful. It is strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, reader, but it has truly been a pleasure. Onward now. Let us achieve our plan.
You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions with whom you've withstood the downside, and with whom you shall now conduct the final rite. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. He departs. After this night, the outcome of Volfred's plan, the plan of which you all have been a part, shall be decided, one way or another. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversaries, so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. What a firm handshake, right? That was a hell of a handshake to make the screen shake like that. Mere distance... Hey, these are my words. Mere distance cannot separate our spirits. A challenge run would be to turn on every constellation every fight.
Look for one last time upon the fall of Solium, dear reader. Hear me for one last time. For soon the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days. In that forsaken land where you deserve to be.
I mean, same.
The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated, all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite. You face none other than yourselves. Each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free, for you deserve each other.
Aw, he's so salty. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. But before the lone minstrel can concur as per the custom...
Not another word.
The demon Oralek slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask.
The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Long have I awaited this. My freedom once was stolen from me, then I was cheated of it here upon this mountaintop. You may now attempt to take it from me once more.
He stands there for a moment, silent, and then... Oralek dons his mask and stands prepared.
May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they have caused.
Nightwings, we shall not meet again after tonight, for the cycle of the rites is all but ended. Thus, I would have your decision. On whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite? The one whom you anoint, or else the exile Oralek shall be returned. Godspeed, reader. You know what is at stake better than I. I have the utmost faith in you to make the best decision and conduct this rite with glory. Nightwings, the star's remaining light grows dim. Your decision, please. It's now time to choose who, if anyone among you, shall go free this last time. The rest of you shall remain in the downside to the end of your days. One by one, you meet the gazes of each of your fellow exiles. Jodariel, Ulfrid, Hamatha, Bertrude. Your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends. Together you've come this far, but now the downside and the rites conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. Are you prepared to choose this one last time? Yes, for there's no turning back. With but a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation. Too bad for the rest of you. Jodariel.
Know that if I finally go free this night, then I shall do my utmost to fulfill the plan upon my return, using whatever force is necessary. Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Jodariel as well as you.
Who shall stand with her?
Wouldn't have wanted to sit this one out, that's for sure, reader darling.
Volfred.
Assuredly, my girl. Besides, we stand against Oralek. It's fitting that I should have to confront him myself.
The choice is cast.
Those are to be my adversaries, then. And who is it, I wonder, who asserts her will over that group?
You sense Oralek searching for you, almost reaching out.
You, the shadow of the false Nightwings. They're nothing to me, but you who would relinquish your own liberty for the sake of them. Strange. It's fitting, then, that I should have to face one such as you.
Then Oralek stands at the ready, signaling for his two allies to do the same.
By the light of dawn, the cycle of rites shall cease. Let us see if we can finish this ordeal before that time.
The sky above begins to shudder. The final liberation rite is about to commence. Tariq? Aye, I'm prepared, Celeste. Then let our song this evening shake the stars themselves.
Aye, Celeste. Let's make sure of it.
Begin. The final chance at liberation for the age.
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am.
You wear the raiments once again.
Yeah. Jody with that much quickness is fucking ridiculous.
I could not simply stand by and do nothing, Oralek.
Yet that is what you did! When last we stood together on this blasted mountain, I fell. You simply stood. Oralek, what shall it take for you to be convinced I took no part in your betrayal? Oralek seems to consider the question, but only a moment.
Give me my damn freedom. Let me prevail, here and now. Would you promise to uphold our plan? To bring about a better Commonwealth?
No. I make no promises. I owe you nothing.
Then I'm sorry, Oralek. My love of my country comes before all else. More than your freedom and our friendship is at stake. Your love be damned, Volfred. Let us stand as adversaries then.
They always just walk into that shit. It's amazing. Oh, fuck. Messed it up. Messed it up. Oh, shit. Just threw it in. That was the smart move.
The sky rains ash. Soon shall your Pyre's own mingle with them.
Just then, the skies above begin to rain down fire. The final throes of the cycle of rites and the ending of the age. Jesus! Oh shit, messed it up. Nope. Oh shit, messed that up too. Boom! Fuck! Damn imp is like the perfect counter for her. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. So close. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Just, oh, damn, all the way around. Caught it. Boom!
Name of Solium Myrrh. Another banishment.
Oh shit, almost got them both.
Oh dear.
What the fuck just happened? Where's the ball? Oh god. Oh my god, what is this?
Poor Nightwing.
There's no way they could have seen that.
Your
That entire play happened off screen.
flames grow weak.
It also happened while they were controlling another character. What? No, that should have been my kill, not his.
Your pyre sputters.
What the hell? Okay. Literally everyone on the battlefield just got banished, and that's amazing. Wow, I did not expect that to actually work.
It was a crushing blow against their pyre.
They're getting pretty jank with the... Yeah, they are absolutely cheating. The computer can actually control multiple people at once.
Ha! So the false Nightwings bear their fangs at last. But that cannot be your finest effort. You think you deserve your freedom more than I? Then fight for it, damn you!
Aha! Ah, damn it, that imp always gets her. Boom! Get in there. Orlek stands breathing heavily. He looks back on the thin lick of flame that is his smoldering pyre before turning his attention back to your triumvirate. We got it. Game over.
And there it is. Last.
Jody even gets the last fucking spike.
Nightwings proved their worth. As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the
Very
liberation
poetic.
rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
We are victorious. And I am grateful. You look upon Jodariel for what you expect shall be the last time you see each other. Any moment now the Shimmer Pool shall engulf her. Any moment now she shall return to glory and join with Volfred's agents in the Commonwealth to help achieve the plan. Any moment now the cycle of rites shall end, until at least the dawn of a new age. Any moment now.
And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen. No. Nightwings. Reader, what have you done?
Hold. What is the matter here? Each prior time upon the fall of Soliam, the Shimmer Pool is opened, following the Liberation Rite, and taken in whichever exile prevailed. But now all is still, and the light of the stars above has all but died. You sense a growing fear that it's already too late, that the Shimmer Pool shall not reveal itself again. Orlek approaches, his head bowed. The 8 scribes have saved their greatest treachery for last. Then something else catches his notice. Wait. A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The Shimmer Pool has appeared again, different somehow, but open. Jodariel looks upon it, but it does not engulf her, or at least, not yet. It seems I was mistaken then. The 8 scribes, this is not their greatest treachery, it is their greatest jest. The Shimmer Pool is flung wide open. It seems that all are worthy now of freedom. Orlek strides toward the Shimmer Pool, but... Halt, Orlek. Orlek glances over at the lone minstrel, almost in surprise. Shimmer Pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside and you shall surely drown. Of that, I can assure you. He laughs to himself at this. Then we've all been cheated. No, the Shimmer Pool is revealed and one of you may still return as planned. But as for who returns, someone shall have to choose. Ere the last light of the stars is extinguished and the rites cease to be. This is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes? Then our confrontation? The The liberation rite, it was all meaningless? No. The victor of the confrontation is to be the one to make the choice amongst those closest to the scribes. Either the anointed, or she who anointed them. And I may still go free, though I may send the reader in my stead. Aye, it'll be either you, the reader, or... shall be either or. Dodariel, please make your decision quickly, thus it shall be forfeit. I do not know for how much longer the light of the stars shall offer you this gift. That being the case, then here is my decision. Reader, be gone from here. Return unto your home before I change my mind. Dodariel wishes to give up her freedom so that you may regain yours. Very well. Reader, madam, the choice which Dodariel made, or rather the choice which she gave, is now yours to make instead. This choice, it may keep bouncing back and forth like this? Absurd! It may until such time as one of you is willing to accept the burden and the outcome of the choice. That is the trial. I fear there's little time remaining now. Reader, if you and your companion are too cordial with each other to accept that freedom, either one of you, then I shall gladly take it. Freedom ought be more than some flirtatious trifle to exchange. Reader, what is your will? Your intention this night was for her to return in glory, and it shall be done. You are decided. You have chosen Dodariel. She looks at you with astonishment. Dodariel, madam, do you accept the reader's choice, or shall you make another? I accept the reader's choice. Then it is done. You see a look of genuine surprise flash across Dodariel's face, and then she's gone. You gave up a chance at freedom so that Dodariel may yet have hers. Dodariel is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May she return in glory.
Godspeed, Captain Dodariel. By the scribes, no stars remain aloft. The cycle of the rites. It is finished. The Commonwealth. What shall become of it? What shall become of us? Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom from the downside. Was it not enough?
Never. That night, the exiled Dodariel returned to the Commonwealth. She was to be the last. The stars had faded and the cycle of the rites had run its course. She found the Commonwealth in great upheaval. Spurred by the efforts of 5 liberated exiles, Vulfrid Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. These exiles in the starless sky portended the return of the scribes. The people surged into the streets, shoulder to shoulder. Led by the 5 exiles, their voices shook the heavens. The leadership of the Commonwealth panicked. No blood was shed that night, and by dawn, it was over. The leaders of the Commonwealth had cast themselves back into exile or joined in this new cause. Thus, in its 838th year, the Commonwealth had fallen. The new Saurian Union declared its sovereignty in the next year. Among the changes its elected leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile. They abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. Today, we still remember all of this. And we remember the exiles of the downside, whose deeds led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not. That's like the best possible outcome. When the cycle of the rites ceased turning, Volfred Sandalwood turned toward the starless sky and closed his eyes and prayed. It was all he could do at that stage of his plan. He aspired to assemble with the liberated exiles representing each of the 8 largest ethnic groups composing the population of the Commonwealth. The goodest ending. Yeah, it seems that way. They would stand together as a vision of the 8 scribes returned, inspiring the masses to embrace an older set of values from before the Commonwealth had tightened its grip. With the rites ending sooner than expected, this ideal scenario became impossible. Sandalwood's own freedom, for instance, was now forfeit. Yet the plan did have contingencies. Fortunately, most of those contingencies did not prove necessary. Word reached him that on the night of the scribe's return, his fellow liberated Nightwings stood together, and their voices echoed through the streets. These former exiles who ought have disappeared into the ranks of the Commonwealth's own leadership now stood united with its people, who poured from their homes in solidarity. It was imperative to Sandalwood that this stand against the Commonwealth be peaceful in its nature. An overwhelming show of popular support would be more than enough. Ensuring this was his priority, and in the end the result was self-evident. The plan's goal had been achieved. Sandalwood kept busy after that, as much as possible, providing counsel from afar to those who would be at the forefront of the birth of the Saurian Union. Our nation formed in 839 AS, after the fall of the Commonwealth. Of course, being stranded in the downside meant that there was only so much he could do. What's up, Christy? Resting assured that the future of the nation was in capable hands, he turned his attention to the remaining exiles of the downside. They might never return to the new nation, but at least they could experience its triumphs and its struggles in some vicarious way. So he took to his old work, writing and printing. They don't have the technology to make it through the storms that surround the downside. It's not great. That's why it's a prison. As literacy began to spread again throughout the Saurian Union, so too did exiles of the downside take to it. For his part, Sandalwood helped to teach as many as he could. More than that, he provided the material to read, a semi-annual report about the latest events both in the Saurian Union and the downside. This periodical gave many exiles something to look forward to. He welcomed the company of the reader, of the Nightwings, at every opportunity, and counted her as a trusted friend and as a keen editor. Sorry, my dog's being weird. I think he wants to eat. In just a few minutes, as Volfred Sandalwood gained more fame throughout this land for all his sacrifices and his contributions, it is said that he remained steadfast about 2 things. Kind of imply that exile required the Shimmer Pool, so that a decree against the exile that's kind of meaningless. Like, they point out that people think that the worms should be able to swim back, but the worms say that the currents and the storms are much too much. The first was that the cause itself ought to remain in focus. The freedom that the people had achieved, it was a gift to be cherished, a set of values that needed to be nurtured. The second point he made was that he himself had little to do with the outcome. He would often praise the exiles of the Nightwings who had stood with him, each in turn by name. He never forgot any of them. One day, to commemorate his birthday, the people of the Saurian Union unveiled a monument depicting him and the Nightwings as imagined in their prime. While Sandalwood did not learn of it until much later, it's said that he was moved to tears then by the gesture. It has since ensured that those of us with memories more fallible than that of Sandalwood likewise remember the achievements of his fellow former exiles and our cause. Anyone else y'all want to check in on? Faye? Alright. The Commonwealth had never provided a sense of home for the one that they had called Faye the Fair, so she was surprised on her return that she was so well treated. She felt uneasy about it, and besides, she knew that she would do her best to fulfill the pledge she had made to her friends. Even she could not have expected the impact she would have on the events that followed, which gave rise to our Saurian Union. Despite not fitting the image of any of the 8 scribes, Fane nonetheless stood out alongside the others amid the teeming masses of on the night of the scribes' return. She spoke of the scribes with such conviction and sincerity that the crowd was moved. After the fall of the Commonwealth, there was a renewed interest in the legend of the 8 scribes, and many new interpretations of their histories and teachings. Faye found herself at the center of all this. Her way of speaking continued to compel a growing audience. She swayed many people from their astralist beliefs. Soon, the 8th Word, which had lost favor with the people during the reign of the Commonwealth, sought her out and asked her formally to join. And she did, right away. Among her friends, she was always remained close with Tizo, who, more so than anyone, could always make her laugh. She cited her relationship with Jodariel as the single most important in her life. Jodariel would always provide for her a circumspect perspective and the wisdom of experience. Good night, Andy. Thanks for coming. Faye always was devoted to her faith, but more so to her friends. Many people in the Saurian Union cited that her gentle manner and unwavering conviction helped them brave the changing times with courage and with grace. The imp called Tizo was the first of his kind to achieve liberty through the rites. While he was not the only imp trained in the way of the scribes, imps are native to the downside and thus care not for traveling abroad. This made them useful to triumvirates. Yet Tizo had a different calling. The Nightwings believed that he too could play a key part in Volfred Sandalwood's plan. During the night of the scribes' returns, he stood out to the populace as something of a miracle. They had only heard of downside imps before from legends of Ha'ub the Swallow. Afterwards, he became something of an icon, representing both the fall of the Commonwealth and the beginning of a new era. He would visit his friend Faye at every opportunity. She was among the few who could consistently interpret what he meant. They were always close since they first met. Volfred Sandalwood would sometimes send him little gifts, all the way from the downside. Despite the insurmountable distance between them, their friendship proved more than resilient. Tizo often missed his interactions with the Reader of the Nightwings. They had quickly built quite a rapport back in the downside. And Tizo would often express wistful gratitude for all his time conducting the rites alongside the Nightwings, who made such sacrifices for him. Other than that, Tizo was diligent about his role as something of a living artifact, and helped interpret for the messenger imps that relayed news to and from the downside. Despite having gained significant celebrity, he never let it go to his head. Although he did take full advantage of his access to the Saurian Union's fishing industry. Well, there's a bunch more to go that we don't have time to read because it's midnight. Holy shit. I guess that's it, because I can't really exit out, huh? Wait, here we go. Oh, I clicked on someone by accident. Alright, after the cycle of the rites ceased turning, records of what happened to the Black Wagon of the Nightwings became inconclusive and contradictory. Some accounts suggest that the exiles of the Nightwings who remained in the downside continued to make use of the Black Wagon as their place of shelter and their means of travel. However, there's no record of what happened to the wagon's contents, such as the Book of Rites or the Beyonder Crystal, said to be haunted by the apparition of Sandra the Unseeing. One possibility is that when the lone minstrel took his leave, he took the Beyonder Crystal with him, for he was thus obliged. By this line of reasoning, however, the Black Wagon itself should have been taken also. Others remain skeptical that the Beyonder Crystal ever existed, or rather that the visions that it granted were anything other than the result of an active imagination or a fever dream. The bog dwellers of the southern bogs offer still another explanation, for they are familiar with binding enchantments. If there existed such an object, which the Sisters of the Ark had been expelled for more than 800 years, then the enchantment could have expired along with the light of the stars. What this would have meant for Sandra and the Beyonders is difficult to say for certain, other than it may have meant that they were finally released. Nevertheless, the fates of Sandra and the Beyonder Crystal remain unknown. Yet those exiles of the Nightwings who claim to have seen this apparition all spoke of her with degrees of reverence, or perhaps a little fear. So I guess we'll cut it out there. Thanks everyone for coming. And thanks for everyone who stuck with me right to the end. We got the bestest ending in the game, which is pretty awesome. And I'll go over the schedule real quick. Tomorrow's Community Day with Alice and Christy and everyone who wants to join. That's Minecraft. All kinds of cool shit. Thursday is going to be Alice starting on the build of the bootleg version of the Lego truck that she built last month. Friday will be Katie probably completing Goodbye Deponia. Probably won't go as late as this. Saturday morning is Christie's wildcard stream. Sunday is Sue with Earthbound. There's 1 or 2 more streams left of that one too. Monday will be Christy playing. Have you decided what? Wait, is that? Oh, that's the art stream. That's the art stream. Totally normal art stream. Where she will paint in Passepartout and then paint on canvas on webcam one of the things that she done painted in that there Passepartout. And Tuesday, who the fuck knows what I'll be doing, but I'll be doing something, so I hope you'll join us then. Thank you so much for the bits tossed at us today that helped us reach our March bit goal. Thanks for everyone who watched, everyone who follows. We love having you here. And I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.